How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Patreon Friday. This is the Patreon Friday for October 2025. And, well, I have never opened this set before. I only bought one pack of it on a whim long time ago, and I got something cool from it. But before we get to that, since you clicked on this, you already know what we're opening. I have some things that I need you guys to do. First, I need you to hit like on this video. I know it's early, you don't know if you like this video or not. You can like it, you can dislike it, whatever you need to do. Second, I need you to share the video around. Share it on your X or Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it wherever you need to share it for people who like watching pack openings. And third, and finally, I need you guys to subscribe to this channel. It tells YouTube that this is something you guys want to watch, and it shares the feed, shares me out into other people's feeds, and helps the channel grow and shows your support. Also, if you do want to support the channel, there is a wonderful link to my Patreon down below where you can participate in something like today. You get to vote on what boxes you want to see opened for your Patreon Friday. Now, since I only have, I'm not ashamed to say it, you gotta start somewhere. I only have one patron right now who is part of the pack tier, and that is James H. And we have his little sleeve right there. This is his third Patreon Friday, so he got to choose. I gave him a selection of 4 things to choose from, and, well, for his Patreon, he wanted Assassin's Creed. This is, aside from a collector's box, this is the smallest booster box I've ever seen. Now, this is called Beyond Boosters. I don't know what that means. I don't know what we're going to get in here. I don't know if there's specialty cards. I don't know if there's special guest cards. I don't know how big the packs are, but we're gonna go ahead and do this, and yeah, this will be interesting. I have heard from people I played Magic with, who I played Commander with, they were not impressed by Assassin's Creed, but I looked it up, and there are some hits that we can hit, which I wrote down. There's a ton of uncommons that we can hit, but the 3 biggest hits for that we're looking for are the Sword of Feast and Famine, Excalibur, and Black Market Connections. But then we're also looking for Brotherhood Regalia, Bureau Headmaster, Reconnaissance, Propaganda, Templar Knight, and a common called Battlefield Improvisation. So that's what we're looking for. But before we even get into cracking packs, we've got to pick James's pack. So let's open this up and see how many packs are actually in here. If this is like 8 packs or something, I'm going to be very upset because of how much it costs. But I've never done one of these before. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay. And there's no buy a box, but oh, okay. There are only 7 cards in each pack. They're Beyond Boosters. How many do we have? This is a weird little box contraption thing. Alright. So, we have 24 Beyond Boosters. We're going to roll for James's booster. Move the camera here, we're going to see the roll. That is a 16, so we're going to count 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is yours, James. Alright, these are tiny boosters. 7 cards. Okay, well, here we go. Now, for this set, it's not a standard set. This was a set that was made for Modern, I believe. Modern, Commander, stuff like that. So it was not a very popular set. And I know why, because the cards don't want to open. So I don't have my trusty box cutter in here, you guys, so we'll probably be using skizzers more often. And, alright. Pack number 1, we have a tax collector. What is this, just uncommons and commons? Or uncommons and rares and stuff? A smoke bomb. Lydia Fry. Very cool looking island. Oh, and then we have a rare. And that is Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci right off the bat. Mythic. He's a 3/3. 3 colorless, 2 blue. Until end of turn, Thopters you control have a base power and toughness of XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. That's not bad. And then you can tap 3, 2 colorless, 1 blue, draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature with flying in addition to its other types. Leonardo does a lot, even without his katana. And then we have a foil. It's a foil uncommon, Xiao Jun. And then, okay, so we get a showcase, Arbaz Mir, and a treasure token. That's a cool looking treasure token. Are you gonna open? You're not gonna open. So we're just gonna snip the top. Now, these boosters don't seem to have commons in them, at least that I can tell. So we're not going to be getting that battlefield improvisation. So we have Phantom Blade, Loyal Inventor. Hey, we got a reconnaissance. It's a 1, and then pay 0, return target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. Oh, remove, not return. Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. Interesting. Alright. So we'll put that there. A very cool looking planes. And then we have Caduceus, Staff of Hermes. Equipped creature has lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, equipped creature gets +5/+5 and has indestructible and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature. Equip 2 white. So you play this in Commander early on and your creature is just ginormous. Okay, alright, I see you. And then we have a foil rare here. Bayek of Siwa. He's got double strike, and as long as it's your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. And then he has Disguise. You may cast this card face down for 3 colorless as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. Turn it face up at any time for its Disguise cost. That's actually not bad. That's actually that's really good. Oh, we have another one! In its showcase, this is, I'm gonna botch this name, Ratanahake Ton. You know what? I'm just gonna call him Ton. As long as Ton hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever Ton deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that token. In Esper colors. No! If he wasn't in Esper colors and he was like white, red, if he was Boros or Naya. Boros or Naya colors, he would be busted. Oh, hey, art card. I like that. This is Mary Read and Anne Bonny. Very cool. I missed my art cards. We didn't get art cards in Edge of Eternities. So, you know, I'm happy we got them now. I know some of you are getting nervous with me cutting the tops off, but I promise you, I have done this many times, and the cards are just fine. Oh, well, we got a hit right off the bat, but this card doesn't want to come out, so we're not gonna ruin that one. We have Propaganda. That is one of the cards we're looking for. It's an uncommon. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller plays 2 colorless for each creature they control that's attacking. And then we have Adewale, Breaker of Chains. Then we have a mountain. That's a cool mountain. And Edward Kenway. Grixis colors. Let's see. Mythic. At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each tapped assassin, pirate, and/or vehicle you control. And whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. That's actually not bad. Can't argue with that. Then we have a regular foil, the Saga, Fall of the First Civilization. And we have a foil showcase, Ezio, Brash Novice. This is a very cool treatment, by the way. I don't know if he's worth anything. Oh, and then we have the other uncommon we got, the Fall of the First Civilization. And then a Booster Blitz game that, again, nobody really plays. So I guess these Beyond boosters are kind of like mini collector boosters. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like the best thing I can compare them to, right? Alright, we got a Hidden Footblade, an Assassin Gauntlet, Shay Cormac, and then we have our Forest. That is a very cool forest. And we have Desynchronization. Return each non-land permanent that is not historic to its owner's hand. And historics are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. So that's actually pretty useful. And then we have Coastal Piracy and Foil. And Showcase, Adewale, Breaker of Chains. Nice. Advertisement. I don't need advertisements. I bought the packs. I know what I bought. I know I bought them. Alright, so. Alright, here we go. The Revelations of Ezio. Towering Viewpoint. Go for the Throat. That's a great card. I like that. I don't know if it's worth anything. If it is, it goes right there. That's a very cool treatment to it. Then we have our Swamp. And the Ton guy, we got him already, right? In the showcase. I'm not gonna screw up his name. so ton. And then we have Origin of the Hidden Ones in foil. And another Ezio Brash Novice, except this one is not foil. And a Mysterious Creature. Normally I would do all of this stuff on camera for you guys, but these are really hard to open. I guess I could just like do the side, right? I could, instead of just sawing off the top, cutting off the top, maybe I'll just make a little hole. Smoke Bomb. And we got another Ezio Brash Novice, so we almost have a playset of them. And we got another Propaganda. A different style of mountain. And then we have the Animus. Then we have a foil Haystack. It's a very foily Haystack. And then we have a foil Alexios Deimos of Cosmos. And showcase that just dropped. Wasn't done looking at him. And then a Mysterious Creature. Alright, so let's try this. We're just gonna nip the tip.
I'm game. How's it done?
Just not. I take my little machine. I take your little thing. See? I put it into this little hole here and nip the tip.
Nope, that tip didn't want to nip. Maybe if I nip more of the tip. What do you think? Can I say that phrase more to make anyone uncomfortable? And we got another hit in the uncommon slot, the Templar Knight. Reason why. This deck can have as any number of cards named Templar Knight in it as it wants. So that would be why. Then we got a Hemlock Vial. And then the Aesir Escape Valhalla. And then a Swamp. And this is Sean and Rebecca Agents. Then we have a foil Palazzo Archers. And then a Roshan Hidden Magister in Showcase. I do like this treatment. This is very cool. And then we have an Assassin token. Alright, so we're going to nip a little bit more of the tip here. Does that work? I think we have another Propaganda. Nope. Loyal Inventor. That is not one of the hits. Loyal Inventor. Overpowering Attack. Reconstruct History. And then we're going to have our land card. That's beautiful. Look at that. I want to go there. I want to sit right there with a drink in my hand and just relax. That looks like it's cool. And then we have the Spear of Leonidas. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose one. Bull Rush. It gains double strike until end of turn. Summon. Create Phobos, a legendary 3/2 red horse creature token. Revelation. Discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Leonidas is doing some things with his spear. Not bad, not bad. Then we got a foil Smoke Bomb. And then an Arno Dorian in the Showcase. Very cool. And an art card. Somebody about to die. Let's see, what is this? This is Mortify. Yeah, somebody's about to die. Okay, so we'll push those down. You saw Nip the Tip works. Sort of. That's a tax collector again. These packs do not like opening, just letting you all know. You can see me struggling. Tax Collector. Now we have Rashan Hidden Magister, which we've gotten in the showcase. Fatal Push. Fatal Push is a good card. I don't know if it's worth anything. And then we have our Plains. And Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. That's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. Foil Path to Exile. Yo! Nice. That Path to Exile is always a great removal card. It should be in every commander deck that plays white. Any deck that it's legal in. Nice. And then we have a showcase Lydia Lydia Fry. And a copy token. I don't think Path to Exile used to be worth like a ton because they didn't reprint it. And then they just started reprinting it in every single commander precon that has white in it. That and Swords to Plowshares. Which I don't mind. It's a great card. We got Towering Viewpoint. Xiao Jun. Arno Dorian. Forest. And Cover of Darkness. As Cover of Darkness enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of chosen type have fear. Oh, that's dirty. Nice. Very nice, but dirty. Alright, we got Foil Loyal Inventor. And then a Shay Cormac in the showcase. Oh, and we have an art card. This is Yggdrasil Rebirth Engine. I keep thinking that whatever blue and 2 is, it's going to be another propaganda. Assassin Gauntlet. Chain Assassination. Mortify. Pull the art card, get the card. Mortify is a great removal spell. Then we get a Swamp. That is a nasty looking Swamp. We have Desmond Miles. Ooh, that's actually a really good card. And then we have Foil, Erebaz Erebaz Mir, and Xiao Jun in the showcase, and then Magic Minigame. We have Origin of the Hidden Ones. Murder. Murder is in every set, apparently. Again, for Assassin's Creed, it's an apt card to have. And then we have Hunter's Bow. Oh! I didn't see that coming. Waterlogged Grove. That is a borderless Waterlogged Grove. Pay 1 life. Add green or blue, sacrifice Waterlogged Grove to draw a card. That's gorgeous. Look at that. And then we have the Jackdaw. We got Phantom Blade and Foil. And then Alexios Deimos of Cosmos again in showcase. And another Assassin token. Okay, I think we have made James wait long enough, don't you? Let's see what James gets in his Assassin's Creed Beyond booster. Maybe he'll get something really, really good. And if you get something really, really good, I'm going to be very, very sad, but very, very good, or very, very happy for it. Because the last 2 boxes, he didn't get the greatest. He got something, he got an enchantment he could use, but then the first time he didn't. We got an escape detection, restart sequence, bleeding effect. He gets a very cool looking mountain. And then he gets Vayak of Siwa. We looked at him already. Then he gets a foil Go for the Throat. And an Alexios of Deimos of Cosmos. I don't know which is the better pull in that. But, James, you get some really cool cards. I'm going to put those right there for you. I hope you have fun with those. And remember, guys, you too can get a pack. All you have to do is join the Patreon, which is linked down below. Join the tier at the $10 tier, and you get yourself a pack. There are other tiers to choose from. If you just want to support the channel, you can. And then if you want to get a token or a random rare that's signed, I know it's kind of goofy, but you can get that too at the $5 tier. Anything you do helps support the channel, helps buy these packs, and you get to do fun stuff with it. Alright, we got the Revelations of Ezio, Adrestia, Coastal Piracy, and we got a Plains, and then Sword of Feast and Famine. James, you were 1 off from a Sword of Feast and Famine, just 1 pack off. Everyone knows what the Sword of Feast and Famine does. If you don't, let me read it for you. This is the premier hit in this set, even for its regular treatment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and green. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and you untap all lands you control. And its equipped cost is 2. The swords are amazing cards. And Sword of Feast and Famine is one of the better ones. But nice, we got a Sword of Feast and Famine. We got an foil Assassin's Gauntlet. And then we got a foil showcase here. Foil Basim Ibn Ishaq. I know I said that wrong. Sorry. Let's see. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Basim can't be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever Basim deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on him. That is, that's actually really, really good. And then we got a signed art card here of Leonidas' spear, I believe. Spear of Leonidas, yes. So we pulled the card, and then we pulled the art card. James, you were 1 off from that pack. You know what? Anyone out there watching this, you were $10 away from getting a $30 card. Plus whatever Basim is worth in foil. Alright, we got a Hook Blade. Origin of the Hidden Ones. Viewpoint Synchronization. And we have a Forest. And this is Aya of Alexandra. Very nice. Oh, and then we have a foil rare, which is well, we now have all 3 versions of Ratonhanhake Ton. We got him in foil, we have him in showcase, and we have him regular. And then this is a 3 rare pack. We have a showcase Ezio Auditore di Firenze, which very cool. Menace assassin spells you cast have free running, and then whenever Ezio deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 5 of the mana colors all 5 of the mana. If that player has 10 or less life, when you do, that player loses the game. Very nice. Very nice in Showcase. That was a 3 rare pack. And then this is Desmond Miles. We got him already. I believe Ezio in the Showcase is worth quite a bit. I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, the prices for most of these. I just looked up what the hits were for basics, because that's what you're mainly going to get in packs. But, you know, you'll see it up top. We got Phantom Blade, Shay Cormac, another Go for the Throat. I'm going to put that down there because I don't know if it's actually worth anything, but hey. Then we have a Swamp. And we have Crystal Skull, Isu Spyglass. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. And then you can tap it to add blue. Alright. That works. And then we have Adewale, Breaker of Chains, in foil. And then Lydia Fry in Showcase. And a Treasure Token. I have a feeling that all these showcases are like the All Will Be One showcase and the Dominaria showcase. There's only a few of them, so even with these packs, we're going to get a bunch of them. And then we got, here we go, Brotherhood Regalia. This is one of the hits that we've been looking for as well. Equipped creature has Ward 2, is an assassin in addition to its other types, and can't be blocked. And then you can equip it. Equip a legendary creature, is only equipped 1, and then regularly is equipped 3. That's actually really good. And then we have a Terminate. I think they just printed all of the destruction cards in this set. Terminate is it is a definitely good single target destroy spell. And Palazzo Archers. Our Island. And then we got Sinu, Keen-Eyed Protector. Has Flying and Vigilance. Exile Sinu, Keen-Eyed Protector. You gain 2 life and scry 2. And then when a legendary creature you control attacks, if it is and isn't blocked, if Sinu is exiled, put it onto the battlefield attacking. Not tapped and attacking because it has Vigilance, but still. Sinu's kind of busted for 2. Then we got Monastery Raid in foil. And Shay Cormac in Showcase. And an advertisement that we're already bought the cards for. Alright. Fall of the First Civilization. Hidden Footblade. Cathartic Reunion. That's been reprinted all over the place. A very cool looking Plains. And then we got Staff of Eden. Vault's Key. When Staff of Eden, Vault's Key, enters the battlefield, put target legendary permanent card not named Staff of Eden, Vault's Key, from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Draw a card for each permanent you don't control but own. Or you control but don't own. So if you can flicker this, and it's from a graveyard, I mean, for 6 with the ability to flicker it, that's not bad. Then we have Foil Chain Assassination. And then Arbaz Mirror in Showcase. And then we have, what is this? This is Ivor Battle Ready for our art card. Ivor, Evor, Uvor, Pavor. Alright. This is Become Anonymous. We have Assassin Initiate. Brotherhood Headquarters. And we have our Forest. And we have Black Market Connections. Hey, this is a great card. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose one or more. Sell contraband. Create a treasure token. Lose 1 life. Buy information. Draw a card. You lose 2 life. And then hire a mercenary. Create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. Lose 3 life. This is actually a really good card. Good pull. Oop, and then we have a foil rare underneath it, which is a foil Black Market Connections. If you watched my last video, the very first pack we opened from Edge of Eternities had a rare in it, and then the foil behind it was the same rare. This one I'm happy for, because Black Market Connections is one of the hits. And then we have a showcase rare as well, another triple rare, which is Bassam Ibn Ishaq, which we got already, which is still good. And there's that shapeshifter token for Black Market Connections. Again, guys, this was Patreon Friday. First Friday of every month. I open a box for you guys to get cards. The last 2 packs could have been yours. The one with the Sword of Feast and Famine could have been yours. You guys need to join the Patreon. Support the channel, get the cards, have some fun. Alright. Double Black Market Connections. Cannot complain about double Black Market Connections. And we got Chain Assassination, Palazzo Archers, Arno Dorian, another Plains, and this is, well, we got the art card, Ivor Wolf-Kissed. Oh no, that was Battle Ready. This is Wolf-Kissed. Trample Haste. When Ivor, Wolf-Kissed, deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put a Saga card and or land card from among them onto the battlefield. That's actually not bad. Works for landfall. I have a deck that I could put that in. And then we have a foil Brotherhood Headquarters. And then Roshan Hidden Magister in Showcase. And don't give me these booster box game things. Give me tokens, or give me art cards, or give me, you know, token pieces. We don't need advertisements and games that nobody is going to play. Alright. This is Distract the Guards, Hidden Blade, another Reconnaissance, another hit. So that's good. We've gotten 2 propagandas and 2 reconnaissances. 2 go for the throats. James got a foil go for the throat. There's a this is the Forest. And then we have What Must Be Done. Not bad for 5. And then foil Reconstruct History. And an Arno Dorian. And an art card, Rooftop Bypass. Alright, not many left. I don't know if this is going to be a shorter video or not because of the amount of cards or packs that we have, but I guess we'll find out. Ballad of the Black Flag, Alexos Daimios of Cosmos. We got the normal card now. We got like 3 showcases of him. Reconstruct History. Schwamp. Then we have a Sigurd. Jarl of Ravensthorpe. It's got Vigilance, Trample, and Lifelink. Boast. Put a lore counter on target saga you control or remove one. And then whenever you put a lore counter on a saga you control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 other target creature you control. Oh, just 1 other target creature. Okay. And then foil Adrestia. Adewale, Breaker of Chains. And an Assassin token. Alright. Second to last pack. I don't know what we can ask for. We got, I guess, an Excalibur would be great. And then we'll have the 3 of the top hits of Assassin's Creed. That would be nice in the last 2 packs. This is Petty Larceny. Adewale. Another Path to Exile. So 2 Path to Exiles now. Another Island. And then this is Royal... No shit! A Royal Assassin! Oh, that brings me back. Oh, Royal Assassin used to be a beast of a card. It just costs 3, 2 black, 1 colorless. It's a 1/1. It has a very important very important sentence. Tap it, destroy target tapped creature. Wow. When I was playing 4th edition, I had these in my before it was called Esper, I had these in my Esper deck. And because of there wasn't like hexproof or shade or shroud or anything like that back then. So Royal Assassin was a dangerous card to go up against because there were very few creatures that had Vigilant. Then we got a foil Petty Larceny, and then a foil Adewale, Breaker of Chains, and a Human Rogue. That brought flashbacks. Okay, very last pack for our Assassin's Creed Beyond boosters. We got multiple hits in the uncommon slot. We got Sword of Feast and Famine. We got 2 Black Market Connections. I don't know what else I could ask for besides maybe Excalibur, another Brotherhood Regalia. But we got Haystack, Eagle Vision, Erebaz Myrrh, I'm just gonna say Myrrh, a Mountain, and then we have Abstergo Entertainment. This is actually a good land. It's gone up a little bit in price because it's being used more in Commander. Also because of the exile ability. So it's actually a really decent pull. We got a foil rare in the what? The Capitoline Triad. Those who came before. Oh, it's colorless. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each historic card in your graveyard. And exile any number of historic cards from your graveyard with a total mana of value of 30 or greater. You get an emblem with creatures you control have base power of toughness 9/9. Well, I mean, if you want to use it in an Eldrazi deck. And then we got a Showcase Shao Jun. And then our final is the Adrestia art card. So we got a foil mythic at the end. And, I mean, yeah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is my first time opening Assassin's Creed. I said I opened a pack before. I bought one of those big box things for $30 of a collector booster. I thought there were more than one in it. And believe it or not, my full art showcase card, the main hit, was a Sword of Feast and Famine in the borderless foil. It's a beautiful card. But that was the only Assassin's Creed I had ever opened. So this was a fun experience. The full art lands are beautiful. I love the showcase treatments. This was fun, just going through and getting the uncommons and the rares and the mythics. But I hope James enjoyed on this Patreon Friday what he got. I hope he uses it. But as always, this is what we paid for it, and this is what we made. And just for the black market connections and the Sword of Feast and Famine, I'm gonna say we did pretty good. If you like watching this stuff, you like seeing the hits come out, by all means, hit like on this video. You're here till the end. These videos are not short. You're here to the end, you must like what I'm doing. Hit like, share this around with your friends, and then most importantly, subscribe. And you've seen some of the packs that I pulled out of this. You know what I can pull. If you're a subscriber on the channel and you're kind of second guessing whether you should just spend $10 a month to help support the channel, you could have these cards. All you have to do is $10. Link to the Patreon down below, and believe me, I will send them to you. These are going to go in the mail Monday after this video is released, and it comes to you. Everything. All of them. These were different packs. These were beyond packs. So James didn't get as much, but if you've watched before, I sent him the entire pack. He got the rare, he got the foil, he got the token, since he's got the pack, he gets an autographed token or rare or art card. He gets a shout out at the end of each video, long form video. Guys, it helps support the channel, and believe me, I would appreciate it so much if you did. But with that all being said, my name is Matt, this has been Lucky Pack MTG, and I will see you all next time.